What is up, guys? Building with Gideon back. Our first actual building video since the big break. And now we are finally back and we have returned for a while. And this build has been worth the wait. The 5-6 months that I've been on leave, just go look at the previous video before this one to kind of catch up with what happened. But if you already did, we are back. This build has been worth the wait. I've been running a few schematics in the notebook of mine, in my off time. I'm not really sure when to put together. In this fountain, I have actually precisely made a schematic on what we are going to do here. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Our old builds. Gotta love that. Anyways, for this build, we're gonna make a really cool fountain. Fountain. There we go. Get some cobblestone, obviously. Oh, obviously some water buckets. You guys have probably predicted that. Oh, there it is. And hot take, TNT. This will not be exploded, but for the design, because the design of the TNT on the top half, I've been studying it, can actually be used as a really good temporal design, and it goes well with kind of the vibe we're going to set here. So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to get, we'll get some cobblestone walls while we're at it. Not stone stairs, but cobblestone stairs. Here we go. Alrighty. So this fountain will be decently big. Just follow along. Just follow along at what I'm doing here. So this is how we're gonna make it 4x4. Sweet, simple. I gotta love it. Here we go in the middle. Right here, you want to do that. Here's where the TNT comes in. There we go. Now we have a little cross, a little TNT cross, and trust me, the design is going to look really nice from the outside, and the vibe we're looking for. Anyway, we're going to build up a little bit like that. And actually, this is a fun build. You can, forgot about that little spot right here. This is a fun build because you can kind of make variations of this fountain. You can keep it simple, kind of add it on all sides like that, right? Look how beautiful that already looks. We can just end the video right now. You can even do this, look at that. Beautiful fountain. It's just a lot of variation, but we want to go above and beyond on this one. So we're going to make we're just going to kind of circle it right here. Right here. We're going to have the cobblestone is actually going to go in like this. Just trust the process. There we go. We're gonna have this little vibe going on right here. Kind of like medieval, kind of, not really. There we go. Look at that porridge. Look at that porridge. It would be fun to do that. Right? It would be fun, but look at the leak. Actually, you know what? We might be able to do something about that. Yes, we will. Look at that. So this is actually exactly what we're going to do here. So just follow what I'm doing, and trust me, this will look great. And honestly, right here, you can add add cobblestone walls at the corners there, just to add to the aesthetic. There we go. That's right. One here, and look at that. This fountain is already looking amazing. Look, you can have some really good fun wetty time in here. We can all get lit in the water fountain. But the TNT also adds a nice effect to that as well. But at nighttime, we want the fountain to pop. We want it to pop, right? We want it to pop. So we gotta add some exclusive lighting in there. And what I found was the frog lights. They're new, but they're underdogs. They are big sleepers at the corners. And then it evolves, as you go higher. Kind of changes color. It gets kind of green, goes to yellow because that's how the sun works. You see, because how the sun kind of evolves. It starts off as, I think, red, or green. As it gets hotter, more farther away, it becomes yellowish, then more bluish, and then blue is super hot. So that's kind of the vibe we're going here. That's what symbolizes kind of everything going on with that. And so let's get another one to finish off the pearlescent purple. This symbolizes how hot the world can be. And look at that. It's like a fun little temple. It's not over yet, though. Already super colorful at the top. But with the TNT on the inside, we're going to kind of express human emotion here. How sometimes people keep their emotions on the inside, which is the TNT unfused. But then there's small leakages, which is this. And that leakage basically signifies how people can sometimes be open and let their true inner selves leak, right? For going from a fuse stuck to just small signs, and it's really beautiful, and it's really beautiful how we can interpret that art into Minecraft. Big reason why I started playing Minecraft, and I hope it catches on here. And look at that good exterior here for the flooring. Now we can be done here, but let's try to figure out some more things to add. Sorry guys, it's just that the jack-o'-lanterns, they always figure out a way to get in here, that they're just my personal favorite. So we're gonna add some here, right? Because this fountain signifies human self, and basically this jack-o'-lantern, like how a scarecrow is used with a pumpkin in real life, how it scares away crows and birds and insects, whatever, from the nutrients from the food. This is technically doing the same thing symbolically, but by scaring away things that want to affect us in a negative way. So this is it's very symbolic. It's really deep, but more importantly, the design is just amazing, right? You have this started off as a cobblestone, look like a castle, but now you actually have what looks like the heavenly blocks making water and bringing it down as a fountain to infinitely support the people that may live in the town where this fountain is. Right? And it's really deep. For more exterior, you can put down some gems. Just put it down wherever, This basically signifies how sharp and how hard it can be for outsiders to enter someone's heart, And it's beautiful, and it's a true fact. It's fact. And by adding this, it adds so much more culture to this build, and that's partially why I have a cultural fit on of some Native American things going on, and so this is what we got. Oh wait, you have to kind of even it out. Put a little bit right here where there's spots empty, make it look all even. There we go. Perfect. A little bit more right here. Yep. All right. Great. Awesome. Let's see, I think, guys, I think we can just end it here, right? The schematics in my paper, I'm following that right now. It's really, again, it's variation, guys. It's variation, but this is the build, right? Looking back, you can add some more greenery, right? You can add greenery instead of the crystals, but I think the crystals just genuinely look better and match the whole type of vibe going on here. And you know what? At the end, the very top, you can put in a dragon egg. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I was thinking about putting dragon eggs like that, but I don't think it would look good because the dragon egg is very symbolic. It's really like a once in a lifetime, it's like a one item per world type of thing. And so putting it up there is very symbolic. So it turns the fountain into so much more symbolism and culture than it already is. Anyways, guys, this is the Heavenly Fountain. Really great build, and the thing is, it's infinite sources of water, right? Which makes this seem heavenly. And just the symbolism, it adds beauty to the original art that no one has foreseen. And so this is our build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Building with Gideon. I'm so glad to be back in building, and make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to do in the comments. Building suggestions, reaction suggestions, literally anything, I will do it. But I have so much fun making these videos, and yeah, thank you guys.